guys.
Sorry.
That's enough now. Would you still be friends with those people today?
Stop it. Get some help.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're doing a mukbang, and Riley's going to be telling the story of how she was stranded in the middle of the city. Today we're eating Chipotle. I have 3 tacos with white rice, steak, cheese, and then some salsa and chips on the side. And then Riley, you can tell them your bowl.
I have a bowl with everything from Chipotle on it, except the corn. So, and all the other meats. And
Okay.
veggies. But I have a bowl.
Okay.
And it's actually taken us like 45 minutes to get this video started, so I'm gonna eat now.
Yeah.
Y'all can't let me watch it. Don't giggle.
I like my bowl extra.
Let me show you the tortilla. You can't even see anything inside of it.
Oh, and if you hear commentary on the side, it's our friend Maya eating her fish fillet.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So let me just dig into the story.
How much is
Basically, this is how I got stranded in the middle of nowhere. I can't eat my Chipotle and talk at the same time. She's just hurting me. Okay. So I was with a group of friends. Let's call the main 2 girls Anna and Lene. I don't know why Lene is coming to my mind, but those 2 names. Okay. So the original plan, we were all at Anna's house, and the original plan was to go to a party that night. You know, just turn up. You know, it was a Friday night. I remember specifically it was Friday because this was about my sophomore year in high school, and my mama was not letting me Uber nowhere sophomore year. But, you know, we're bad. So, yeah, all at her house or whatever, and we find Ubers to the party, but the party destination was 25 minutes away from where we were at. But that wasn't even the problem. The problem is we couldn't find any Ubers to go to the party destination. So we ended up calling a mutual friend, and that was also going to the party, and they picked us up. And then, yeah. So everything's all good. Everything's all fine. We're on the way to the party. As soon as we got there, the party was already shut down.
Nice.
So it was like we couldn't really do nothing. And then my mom started blowing up my phone, and she was like, where are you? Because I don't know nothing about Life 360 or Find My iPhone. She didn't know any of that kind of stuff. So, you know, we didn't have that. So she's asking me where I'm at. Obviously, I'm lying. And I'm like, oh, like, I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, I'm at Anna's house.
Screenshot?
What happened? So I'm like, I'm at Anna's house, and she's like, okay, well, I'm about to call her mom and see if you're still there. I done had a bad mom, not even gonna lie, bro. So we texted her mom. I was like, she just lied to my mom for me and say I'm there. And her mom was like, all right, cool. So my mom calls her, say, hey, is my daughter there? Of course, her mom says, yeah. So my mom stops bothering me for like the next 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Literally, it was 20 minutes. So then my mom's like, okay, well, as soon as you get settled in the house, you need to call me. Obviously, I'm 25 minutes away from where I need to be. And then on top of that, the guys that we went with also had other people in the car that they're dropping off somewhere that's 25 minutes away from that location. So now I'm about 45 to 50 minutes away from where I'm supposed to be. So I end up in downtown Kansas City. Okay, where we were at was like up north, kind of like where I was at first. And if you know anywhere between, it was far. Okay, downtown Kansas City, and me, Anna, and Lene are in the car with, I would say, about 6 different people. Boys, girls, didn't matter. This boy was dropping everybody off at their locations, right? No problem. Didn't ask for no gas money. Didn't ask them for nothing. When it came to us, he like, okay, I'm gonna need gas money. Remember, at the time I was a 15-year-old sophomore, did not have a job, didn't work, and I could have gotten money from my mother, but she would ask me what it was for. And obviously, I'm not supposed to be out. I'm not supposed to be gone. So I can't be asking my mom for money if I'm not supposed to be gone. So Lene says, I'll give you $10 on my behalf. He's like, all right, everybody got to give me 10, right? Remind you, Lene had like $80 in her Cash App or whatever, and she knows that I would have given her the money back as soon as we got to where we needed to get to or whatever. So then her and Anna, besties. That's why trios don't work out because it's always too close to us. Anna was like, yeah, I'll pay you back. Just give 10 on my behalf for me. And so I tried to say the same thing. She was like, well, I only have enough money just for me and Anna, so Riley's going to have to figure it out. And so then I was like, figure it out. How am I just supposed to figure out $10 and I don't have a way to get $10 right now, okay? And like, this is what made me not ever want to be broke again because situations like this would not end. I'm never in this type of situation anymore because I keep my own money at all times. So, whatever. So I was like, I was gonna get $10. So the boy in the car, he yelling at me. He like, you need to come up with $10 now. You need to come up with $10 now. I don't know why motherfuckers think I don't know why people think
Demonetized.
Yeah. I don't know why people think they can just ride in my car for free all the time. I don't know who y'all think y'all are riding in my car for free. You're about to leave. Anyways, like, I don't know who y'all think y'all are can ride in my car for free all the time. Blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, I don't think I can ride in your car for free all the time. I just don't have $10. Can I give it to you another time? He said, you give me the $10 now or you walking? So I'm like, I ain't got $10 and I can't get $10. So they put me out the car. And it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. It's late, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I get to walk in, my phone's on 3%. And I'm like, I have to suck it up and just call my mom and have her come get me. Call my mom. It's remind you, I was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. She sleeps. She not answering the phone. So I don't know what's wrong with iPhones, like why they don't let you go into like emergency battery or whatever. But as soon as I call my mom, my phone died. So I'm walking in the middle of downtown Kansas City by myself, no phone, phone's dead, 2 o'clock in the morning, nowhere's open, I can't go anywhere. The gas stations around here, only 24-hour gas station is Quick Trip, and I was in the hood, so there was no Quick Trip available to me at all. But fortunately, I turned. This is like could have been such a dangerous situation. I turned onto a road that it was just so dark. I was just turning. Like honestly, I don't even know like what I thought I was gonna go. I was literally honestly just trying to find a bus because like if I was on the bus somewhere I've never rode the bus before, but I just figured like maybe the bus driver would let me use their phone or somebody on the bus would let me use their phone and I could go home. Yeah, that did not work out. So I just walked and I turned on this random street and I'm like, hold on, these houses is looking kind of familiar. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my grandma lives over here. And so I was like, my grandma's gonna be so mad at me, but I was like very relieved that I found the house. And so I just started walking. And it literally took me like 30 minutes to get to my grandma's house from where I originally turned onto the street at. So I bang on her door. My grandma literally gets startled. So she picks up this big rifle.
Oh, hell no!
Y'all say this big old thing at the door. She's like, who is it? And I'm like, Grandma, it's me. She's like, why are you outside? What time is it anyway? What time is it? And I'm like, I have to make up a lot real fast. I was like, I was at a party down the street and the police was coming, so I just came in here. And she was like, a party? Why was you at a party? And like, I was like, it's easier if I get in trouble for a party than if it is for me going to a party, getting in the car with a whole bunch of dudes, getting kicked out the car, and then having to walk dang near 2 hours home. So, yeah. And those two girls, after that situation happened, y'all, literally, I wasn't able to charge my phone for the next morning because my grandma don't have an iPhone. I don't even think she even had a phone at the time. I think she was like still using the house phone or something. Or like, because my grandma was like old school, y'all. She had like a pager and everything. I don't know. I think she was using a house phone. Or maybe she did have I don't know. But it wasn't my iPhone because I couldn't charge my phone the next morning. So my mama came over. And my mama surprisingly was not very upset because, like I said, the story I told was that it was a party and I just ran down the street. And I just ran down the street to come to my grandma's house. So she was just like, basically, I'm not going with them no more because my mom was like, well, where are they at? And I'm like, I don't know. We all ran in different directions. And yeah, so those two girls, after I got home, I check my phone. They blowing my phone up, talk about some, hey, are you okay? Like, we know that was super messed up. Like, we know that was super messed up. Just basic, just like fake stuff. They was just being so fake. And so then one of the girls, I'm Lene. Lene was the one who I was not really that cool with because we and her just always banged heads a lot. Like a lot. Me and Ann were like closer. We were closer. So then I was not responding back to Lene at all, but I was responding back to Ann, and Ann was two-faced. She was talking about Lene, like I told her that she should have gave me the money, and she was being funny, and we just all knew that we wanted to way home, and I was trying to get out and walk with you, but they wouldn't let me, and all this crazy stuff. And so then, basically, like I told my older cousin, and my older cousin really wanted me to like, but I was just like, it's really not that deep to me because those was just one of them situations like, you know who your real friends are, you know who are not your real friends. And maybe it was just one of those situations like they were so dumb that they weren't even able to go home until 2 days later because the dude that they gave the $10 to basically kept them at his house until he was ready to take them back home. So in the end, at least I was home when I was supposed to be because they was technically missing for 2 days, and their mothers was calling my phone, asking me what's going on, and I'm not gonna lie, I told their mothers the truth, the whole entire situation. So I'm pretty sure Ann was in trouble for like 2 months, and Lene, no, she really wasn't switching. Lene was in trouble for like 2 to 3 months, and her mama did not care what she did or whatever. So yeah, and that is the story how I was stranded and had to walk home by myself. Literally, when I got into my grandma's house, the clock was at like 4:26 in the morning. Yeah, so basically, I really didn't rekindle that friendship back with those girls. My mother never found out. And till this day, I don't take rides from anyone at all, unless I know that you're a person and not a freaking evil creature that will make a little girl walk 30 blocks by herself in the middle of the night. So,
Guys, I don't even know what I would do in that situation, but when I was in like sophomore year, I was barely even allowed to leave my house. So that would have I never left my house. But if any of you guys were in a situation like that, please comment down below your story so we can hear it. Or let us know what you would have done.
Yeah.
And would you still be friends with those people today?
Stop it. Get some help.
If you will, or if you would, then we got some other problems. But, like, comment,
and subscribe.
Crazy like all my niggas. Crazy like all my niggas. Remember I deleted all my other girls' numbers out the phone for you. Remember when you had to take the box